Welcome back to Low Stress Math with Mrs. Bono. Today we're reviewing writing equations from 2 points. Now we've been doing this a lot, but it's absolutely key to word problems. And the easier this is, the faster it goes, the better you are. All right, so I am going to go through, I'm going to highlight the second point in each pair of points. Because, you know, highlighting is good. And go through and just highlight the second point in every pair of points. Because I'm going to call that, well, you have to label each point x1, y1 for the first point, and x2, y2 for the second point. And x1, y1, x2, y2. And I'm going to do that for all the points on the page because it comes in handy in a few minutes. So, x1, y1, x2, y2, because every single parenthesis, every coordinate pair, and that's what two numbers in a parenthesis really are, a coordinate pair, they all have an x and a y. So, x1, y1, x2, y2. Now, for each pair of problems, I have three things that I need. I need the slope, which I can find from these 2 points. I need the y-intercept, and there's two different ways to find the y-intercept. One is a lot easier than the other. And I need to write an equation. So let's start with slope. I'm gonna differentiate with colors this time because I think it'll be a little bit easier. I'm gonna do the slope in purple. So here's the slope formula. M equals y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So I'll make this bigger so people can see better, Bono. And now I'm going to substitute y2 minus y1. 0 minus negative 2 over x2 minus x1, 3 minus 0. Keep change, 2, 3 minus 0, 3. So my slope M is 2 over 3. Now I'm going to do my y-intercept in, oh, what's another pretty color that I have over here? I have blue and I have green. I think blue. I'm feeling a little blue today. Got my favorite blue bracelet on. So now I'm looking for the y-intercept, and I'm looking right here. The y-intercept is the y-coordinate when x equals 0. So I'm just going to look here and say y is negative 2. I don't actually have to use the formula for that. So y is negative 2, b equals negative 2. So now I have m and I have b, and I can fill both of those into this equation. Y equals 2/3 x minus 2. Y equals mx plus b. Y equals 2/3 x minus 2. Puffy cloud of happiness. And there you go. Let's try another one. We'll do the slope in purple. M equals y2 minus y1. 4 minus negative 3 over y2 minus y1, negative 5 minus 0. Keep change, 4 plus 3 is 7 over negative 5. So my slope, 7 over negative 5. And again, I have x is 0, so the y-coordinate is b. So I have b equals negative 3. Y equals m negative 7 over 5x minus 3. And there's my answer in a puffy cloud of happiness. Now, I could make a lot more work out of this, but why? This, by the way, is the absolute minimum that I would accept. Using the slope formula correctly, finding b from the coordinate that has x is 0, and writing it as a y equals mx plus b equation. So let's take a look at the next one. Purple for the slope. M equals y2 minus y1, 1 minus negative 5, over 0 minus 2. 1 minus negative 5 is positive 6 over negative 2. So my slope is negative 3. There's my m, negative 3. I have 0 for x and 1 for y, so b equals positive 1. Fill in my numbers. Y equals mx plus b. Puffy cloud of happiness, because that's my equation. The next one. M equals y2 minus y1, 2 minus 3 over x1 minus, these are 2's, come on, Bono. x2 minus x1, so 0 minus negative 2. 2 minus 3 is negative 1. 0 minus negative 2, keep change, positive 2. So I have negative 1/2 for m. When x is 0, y is the y-intercept. So x is 0, y is positive 2, b equals positive 2. As I throw my pen around, y equals mx plus b, negative 1/2 x plus 2. Puffy cloud of happiness. Okay. For the next one. y2 minus y1, m equals negative 1 minus 1 over 4 minus 0. Keep change. Negative 1 plus negative 1 is negative 2 over 4 minus 0 is 4. I can reduce this to lowest terms and get negative 1/2. And now, that's my m. Same slope as before. Now I look at when x is 0, y is 1, so b equals 1. Y equals mx plus b, y equals negative 1/2 x plus 1. La 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 la, puffy cloud of happiness, good mathing. For this one, negative 1 minus 3, y2 minus y1, m equals negative 1 minus 3 over y2 minus y1, 0 minus negative 3. 0 minus negative 3. I'm actually going to write this out because there's a lot of negativity going on here. So negative 1 plus negative 3 over 0 plus 3. So what am I doing? I'm adding the inverse. Keep the negative 1, change the minus to a plus, change the 3 to a negative 3. Keep the 0, change the minus to a plus, and change the sign of the negative 3 to positive 3. Keep change. So you get negative 4 over 3 for the slope. Oh, I forgot my b. Wouldn't be able to finish my problem without my b. X is 0, y is negative 1, b equals negative 1. Write it as an equation. y equals negative 4/3 x minus 1. Puffy cloud of happiness, because there's my equation. 2 more on this side. Not bad, not bad. Okay. y2 minus y1, m equals negative 2 minus negative 1 over x2 minus x1, negative 2 minus 0. Keep change, negative 2 plus 1 over negative 2. Negative 2 plus 1, negative 1 over negative 2. That doesn't look good. Those are both negative, which means negative divided by negative is positive 1/2 for m. You know, I should have just put that straight up in my calculator, but I don't have it handy. So I have to actually do math. Wow. All right, here we go. 0 and negative 1. When the x is 0, the y is b. b equals negative 1. So y equals, why am I writing in purple? I should be writing in black. It looks better anyhow. Y equals 1/2 x minus 1. If you wrote plus negative 1, that's okay. Just change it, because this is better. Single signs are always better. All right, next, y2 minus y1. So m equals 2 minus negative 5 over x2 minus x1, negative 2 minus 1. Keep change, 2 plus 5 over negative 2 plus negative 1 is 7 over negative 3. So there's my slope, negative 7/3 equals m. That is just awesome. But I don't have an x is 0 here. Ugh. Now I have to math. And remember, you have x equals y equals m equals b equals, and you're going to use all of that information in an equation to find the missing variable. So x equals, let's take this one here, positive 1, y equals negative 5, m equals negative 7/3, b equals, I don't know, y equals mx plus b, negative 5 equals negative 7/3 times 1 plus b. I'm going to add 7/3 to both sides. Negative 5, oh, the signs are different, so I have to subtract. Let's see, that would be 5 times 3 is 15. 15 minus 7 is 8. Negative 8/3 equals b. Wow, is that ugly? Bleh. So I take this m and this b, and I rewrite it as y equals negative 7/3 x minus 8/3. Wow, that is a mess of a problem. It went from so nice and easy to that ugly thing. Wow, that is some hot mess going on there. But let's try something else. I'm going to check that on my answer key. That doesn't feel right, does it? That just doesn't look good. I think I'm going to look that up, because that just bothers me. When something is so crazy, it just bothers me. But that doesn't mean it's wrong. It just means sometimes things are harder than you think. Oh my gosh. It's absolutely correct. There's my answer key, and that craziness is the same. So teach me to do math without checking myself. Here we go. Next page, number 9. Thank goodness it's got that 0. It makes it a little bit easier. So x1, y1 x2, y2, m equals -4 minus 5 over 0 minus -3. Keep, change, -4 plus -5 over, keep, change, 0 plus 3. So -9 divided by 3, -3 equals m. And I already have the b is -4. So b equals -4. Y equals mx plus b, -3x minus 4. And there you go. That's not so bad. I get the feeling, though, I'm going to have some crazy stuff going on here. Let's take a look at number 10. Let's see. x1, y1, x2, y2. M equals y2 minus y1, 5 minus 3 over x2 minus x1, -1 minus 5. Let's see, 5 minus 3 is 2. -1 minus 5 is -6. And that reduces to -1/3 equals m. Okay, that's good. It's a fraction, but it's not so bad, right? So now I'm going to pick one of those and do, oh gosh, again, there's no 0. There's no more zeros on the paper. So there's no more easy B's. I need an x and a y and an m and a b. X is, oh, do this one, it's both positive. 5, y is 3. M is -1/3, and I'm looking for b. Y equals mx plus b. 3 equals -1/3 times 5 plus b. -1/3 times 5 is -5/3. 3 equals -5/3. 3 plus plus b. Come on, don't be silly, Bono. 3 plus -5/3. Let's see, 9 plus -14/3. No, +14/3. Do it right, Bono. Here we go. 3 equals -5/3 plus b. Add 5/3 to both sides. And you remember, you could do this on the calculator. If I could find my I don't know what I did with it. But 3 is really equal to 9 over 3. All I did was multiply by the denominator. So I got 9 over 3 plus 5 over 3. That is 14/3 equals b. B equals 14 over 3. Now, to write that as an equation, y equals -1/3 x plus 14/3. Oh my goodness gracious me. That's an unpleasant amount of work. Well, I think that we have, 6 more problems to go? And a couple of them are ugly, not gonna lie. Wish I had more paper. Next time I think I'll give you more room to work. Okay, so here we go. x1, y1, x2, y2. 3 minus -4. 3 minus -4 over 4 minus -3. So I get 3 plus 4 over 4 plus 3. Oh, thank goodness, that's 1. M equals 1. Well, that's a lot easier to work with, isn't it? So now I need x, y, m, b. X is, let's take the easy positive one. 4, y is 3, m is 1, and b is, who knows, we gotta find it. Y equals mx plus b. 3 equals 1 times 4 plus b. 3 equals 4 plus b minus 4 minus 4 b is -1. -1 equals b, right, tiny? -1. So now my equation is going to be y equals mx plus -1. All right, I can't have a plus and negative like that, and I don't really want the 1 there. So y equals x minus 1. A lot of work to get that. That was kind of an easy problem at the end. All right. So what have I got over here? X is x1, -4. Y1, +2. X2, 1. Y2, -5. Okay, show m equals -5 minus 2 over 1 minus -4. Ooh, keep change. -5 plus -2 over 1 plus 4 is -7 over 4. Uh-oh, we're back to having crazy stuff again. You know we're going to end up with another fraction. Is that 4 or 5? No, that's 5. 1 plus 4 is 5. It's not 4, Bono. It's still ugly. I'm not going to lie. It's still an ugly fraction. But it is now the right fraction. Okay, so let's do this. X, Y, M, B. X is 1. Y is -5. M is -7 over 5. And B is who knows. Okay. Y equals mx plus b. -5 equals -7 over 5 times 1 plus b. I'm going to add 7 over 5 to both sides. And you get, let's see, 5 times 5 is -25, plus 7 is -18 over 5. Yeah, I did that in my head. That is definitely calculator math. Y equals m, -7/5, x minus 18 over 5. Wow, that is ugly. I don't like that at all. Here we go. This is a little bit easier. Still not beautiful, but maybe a little bit easier. Maybe not. Right. X1, 2, Y1, 3, X2, -3, Y2, 0. So, Y2 minus Y1, 0 minus 3, over -3 minus 2 equals, it's -3 over -5, but that's +3 over 5 because negative divided by negative is positive, so my m is 3 over 5. And let's find b. X, Y, M, B. X equals 2, Y equals 3, M equals 3/5, and B is what I'm looking for. All right, so Y equals MX plus B, 3 equals 3/5 times 2 plus B. 3 equals 6 over 5 plus B. Going to be subtracting. 3 equals 6 over 5 plus B minus 6 over 5 minus 6 over 5. 3 times 5 is 15. 15 minus 6 is 9 over 5 equals B. Wow. So let's write that equation up here because I'm going to run out of space. Y equals 3/5 x plus 9 over 5. I hate fractions. No, you don't, Bono. You love them. No, I hate fractions. All right. Oh, thank goodness. Look, I already know my B. x1 is 0, y1 is -3, x1 is x2 is 3, y2 is 3. So much easier. M equals 3 minus -3 over -3 minus 0. y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Keep change, 6 over -3. Divide, you get -2 equals m. And b is right here. When x is 0, b is -3. We needed an easy one, right? So m equals 2, b is -3, y equals -2x minus 3. Whew. I really did need an easy problem, because I'm done with these fractions. 2 more, and I bet they both have fractions, just to end on a happy note. They look fractiony too. Yikes. Let's do the first one. Here we go. x1, y1, x2, y2, x1, y1, x2, y2. -4 minus -5. -4 minus -5 over 3 minus 1. -4 plus 5 over 3 minus 1 is 4. 1/4. Wait a second. 3 minus 1 is 2, Bono. It's 1/2. What am I doing? See? Fractions. Not loving them. 3 minus 1 is 2. So my answer is 1/2. At least that's a nice fraction. No. And both my x's are odd, so it's not even going to work out. Again, humbug. Here we go. x, 1, y, -5, m, 1/2, b, who knows? Y equals mx plus b, -5 equals 1/2 times 1 plus b. -5 equals 1/2 plus b minus 1/2 from both sides. And, that's 11 over 2. -11 over 2 equals b. Or 5.5, depending on how you look at it. So y equals 1/2 x, m, and b is -5.5 if you want, because, you know, but -1/2 x minus 11 over 2. I want you to know, I'm doing 2 times -5 to get -10. -10 plus -1 is -11 over 2. I was doing that all in my head, and yet up here, when I had to do 3 minus 1, I got 4. What is up with my brain today? I don't even know. So let's do this last problem and be done with it. y2 minus y1 is going to be 5 minus 4 over 4 minus -4. 5 minus 4 is 1. 4 minus -4 is 8. My m is 1/8. Great. So, x, y, m, b. X is 4. Y is 5. M is 1/8. And b equals, well, I just don't know yet, do I? Y equals mx plus b. 5 equals 1/8 times 4 plus b. 5 equals 1/8 of 4. That's 4 over 8, that's 1/2. Plus b minus 1/2 from both sides. And you get 9 over 2 equals b. Or you could get 4.5. It depends on how you're looking at it. Because if you have 5, you take away, you get 4.5. but I like 9 over 2. So now we're going to write that as an equation. Y equals 1/8 x plus 9 over 2. May we never encounter these kinds of problems when we're graphing. All right, well, that is certainly enough math for today. I'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye.